Hello guys, and welcome to another video. If you're dreaming about a fresh start in a vibrant and welcoming country, you're in the right place. Today, we're diving into everything you need to know about how to move to Uruguay. First, we'll explore where Uruguay is located and key information you should know about this hidden gem in South America. Next, we'll guide you through the process of getting a residence permit in Uruguay. Whether you're a retiree, a businessman, or a digital nomad, there's a permit type just for you. Then we'll discuss how you can take the next step to secure permanent residence in Uruguay and eventually achieve Uruguayan citizenship. Living in Uruguay has its own unique set of advantages and disadvantages. We'll give you an honest overview so you can make an informed decision. So, whether you're looking for a new adventure or a peaceful place to call home, Uruguay might just be the perfect destination for you. If you find this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more tips and guides on moving abroad. Let's get started. So, where is Uruguay? Uruguay is a small yet vibrant country located in the southeastern region of South America, nestled between Brazil and Argentina along the Atlantic coast. Known for its stable political climate, high quality of life, and friendly locals, Uruguay offers a welcoming environment for expats. With a population of around 3.5 million people, the country boasts a mix of modern urban centers, like Montevideo, and picturesque rural landscapes, making it an attractive destination for those seeking both convenience and tranquility. Now let's talk about getting a residence permit in Uruguay. Uruguay is one of the most flexible countries in the OECD when it comes to obtaining a residence permit. Whether you're self-employed, a retiree, a business owner, an employee, or a family member of a Uruguayan citizen, there's a pathway for you. The process is straightforward and accommodating, making it accessible for various types of applicants. As a retiree, you need to show proof of a pension. As a self-employed person or business owner, you'll need to demonstrate your income or business operations. This flexibility makes Uruguay an appealing destination for many expats looking to make a new start. For retirees, for example, the monthly income requirement is $1,500 USD per month. Self-employed people can work in Uruguay with relatively low income requirements as well. On top of that, citizens of Mercosur and partner countries can live in Uruguay and access the local job market virtually without restrictions. Finally, investors have it even easier if they want to live in Uruguay permanently. But the investment options start from $500,000 US, which honestly is not a great deal for most. Now we will talk about getting Uruguayan citizenship. Obtaining citizenship by naturalization in Uruguay is not particularly hard. If you have an Uruguayan partner or spouse, you can apply for citizenship after just 3 years of living in the country. If you don't, the requirement is extended to 5 years. However, it's important to note that naturalized citizens do not enjoy the same status as natural-born citizens in certain respects, which can be a caveat for those considering this path. Now let's talk about the advantages and disadvantages of living in Uruguay. Here we go, starting with the advantages. One of the biggest advantages of living in Uruguay is its safety. Uruguay is one of the safest countries in Latin America, even surpassing the safety levels of several European countries. This makes it an appealing destination for families, retirees, and anyone seeking a secure environment. Uruguay also boasts an excellent geographical location. It is strategically positioned in a region that is relatively free from the threats of wars or drastic events related to global climate change. This stability adds to the country's attractiveness for long-term living. Another advantage is the language. Spanish, spoken in Uruguay, is a fairly easy language to learn and is widely used in many countries around the world. This can make daily life easier and also opens up opportunities for travel and communication in other Spanish-speaking nations. Finally, Uruguay can be an excellent option for tax residency, particularly if your income is derived from assets and activities abroad. The country's favorable tax policies for foreign income can provide significant financial benefits, making it an attractive destination for expatriates and investors. Moving on to the disadvantages of Uruguay. One of the biggest disadvantages of living in Uruguay is the country's unique legislation regarding citizenship. Uruguay categorizes natural-born citizens differently from naturalized citizens, which can pose challenges. While this distinction may not affect you much if you live in Uruguay, it could create issues if you use your Uruguayan citizenship to travel or reside in another country, as naturalized citizens may not always enjoy the same rights and privileges. Another downside is the cost of living. Despite being located in South America, which is known for being one of the cheapest regions in the world, Uruguay stands out as an exception. The cost of living here is quite high, often comparable to some Western European countries like Spain and even Belgium. This can make everyday expenses and maintaining a certain lifestyle more costly than one might expect. The tax system in Uruguay can also be a disadvantage, especially if your income is derived from activities performed within the country. The tax bracket can be relatively high, with rates up to 25% for both individuals and corporations. While various factors influence the total tax liability, Uruguay is definitely not a tax haven, particularly for locally sourced income. This can significantly impact your financial planning and overall cost of living. Now let's wrap it up with my personal verdict regarding the current conditions in Uruguay. In my personal verdict, Uruguay is an excellent option if you want to enjoy a tranquil life in a very stable and safe country. The welcoming community, favorable climate, and serene environment make it an ideal place for those seeking peace and stability. However, Uruguay is not the best choice for fierce businessmen trying to earn a lot of money in a short time. The country's economy is relatively small, much like the country itself, which can limit opportunities for significant business growth and rapid financial success. Uruguay comes highly recommended for retirees, thanks to its safety, quality of life, and welcoming atmosphere. Digital nomads will also find Uruguay appealing, as they can enjoy the country's beauty and tranquility while working remotely. Additionally, people with resources originated abroad will benefit from Uruguay's favorable tax policies on foreign income, making it a great place to establish a tax residency without heavy local tax burdens. However, I would discourage those who are looking to move to Uruguay primarily for a second citizenship. Despite the fact that you can obtain naturalization in just 5 years, the country's legislation is not particularly friendly to naturalized citizens. This distinction can pose problems, especially if you plan to use your Uruguayan citizenship for travel or residency in other countries. Therefore, while Uruguay offers many benefits, it may not be the best choice for everyone, particularly those seeking a more flexible and equal citizenship status. Now that you've learned about the ins and outs of moving to Uruguay, what do you think? Does Uruguay sound like the right place for you? Are you considering it for retirement, as a digital nomad, or perhaps as a new tax residency? We'd love to hear your thoughts and any questions you might have in the comments below. We have plenty of other videos covering life in South America and other exciting destinations abroad, so be sure to check those out too. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more tips and guides on moving and living abroad. Thanks for watching, and until next time, take care.